Hi everyone, it's Lara here and welcome back to the treasure of Karkun. Now as you slide down, you've got to keep a look, you've got to keep an eye out. It's best to save you before you start. It's best to save as soon as the level starts, because you need to look up for a hole in the ceiling you need to jump up to grab a secret. There we go. Crawl in for the first secret. Flares, small medipack. Wide shot shotgun shells. Shotgun. And normal shotgun shells. And then grab a cut the way you came. I'm going to get my pistols out because when you get down here, you'll attract the attention of some bats. Once the bats are dead, go through the corridor. You'll get attacked by some scorpions. Go forward, climb onto this ledge here. Turn right, go to the wall, go and climb up. Shoot another scorpion. Once the scorpion's dead, stay against the wall. Now when you can, run across to the wall opposite to avoid the darts. Climb up, pull the floor lever. It opens the gate. Down in the room below. Jump over the dart, so then drop back down. Forward. On this ledge, just to the right of the doorway, we get some flares. We drop back down. Then go through the doorway. Then turn right. Now what we need to do here is jump over the hole. And then roll, and then if you need to, go back a little bit. You will get the attention of a boulder, which you can just see in the ceiling up top. Run back down, jump over the hole, and then you'll be safe. Jump back over the hole. Up to the top. Take the small medipack. At the corner. Turn left. Turn around to face this hole. This is another boulder situation. So jump back. And when you hear the boulder, run down to the right. And then turn around and then up to the passage. And when you come to... oh. Huh. Is this a dead end? I'm sorry, guys. I seem to have made a mistake. Have I made a mistake here? This is supposed to be a walkthrough. The weird line on the wall over there. Oh, okay. Maybe that's just a mistake of the builder. I'm not seeing anything. Huh. I'm just kidding, guys. If we turn back around, light a flare, you will see a ladder up in the ceiling. So jump up and grab the ladder. Climb up to the top. Crawl through the crawl space. Get the next secret. And then go around the corner. Now we've got to be careful here. There are items here on the floor. What we need to do is turn around and with our backs to the wall, jump back, quickly get the items off the floor, large medipack, Uzis, and then follow through, back round, Uzi clips, normal shotgun shells, and go back to the crawl space, Uzi clips, go down before the blades in the ceiling come down on you, then jump back down the ladder. But it still looks like a dead end. I'm just kidding, guys. Remember how I pointed out this weird line on this wall here? Well, there's actually a push block. Let's pull the push block. Twice. And then go around it. Over the hole. The right. Drop into the water quickly. Because there are 2 jackals in here. I'm going to... Hello. Right, that's both of them dead. Once you've killed the jackals, coming through the right here, shoot this bar to get out of the way. Now, I'm going to save it because we need to do some things in the room above. Well, first things first, climb the ladder. Be careful, there's a fire emitter near the top. Quickly climb up. Left. And then drop down. I was going to do that. Let's try this again, shall we? So we climb the ladder. We get close to the fire emitter inside it. And then once the fire emitter goes out, we climb up. Then we jump back. We jump over the hole to the left. Round the corners. And then we take the flares off the floor. Go back. Jump over the hole. Forward. And then turn right. But don't go any further. Once the emitter goes off, go forward. We have time to go through the next emitter. Turn right, take the Uzi clips off the floor. Turn around. Wait for the floor emitter to go off, then go through the passage, then turn right. In this passage there's a floor lever. Pull the floor lever. Open the door elsewhere. Go past the floor. Past the emitter. Turn right. Past the emitter. Left. Look down the hole. When that emitter goes out, grab the ladder and then climb and let go and grab quickly to get past the emitter quickly. And then drop down to the floor. Those 2 doors, east and west in this room, have now been opened. First thing is we're going to go into this doorway. When you get to this crossroads, you will see some darts being shot through the passage to the right. I'm gonna claim the shotgun. Oops. I've just been hit by the... I'll reload that. Get the shotgun. Stay to the right. Wait for the dog to come. Shoot the dog. And then, when you can, run past the darts. Into the next passage, down the steps. Around the corner. There is a tile that you can jump over, which I will do. In this next room, we get to bats. Make sure they're all gone. Yep. Go forward jump into the centre to be able to shoot the bats properly and easily. Jump towards this ledge and get some shotgun shells. Jump back onto the middle aisle, and then we are going to run and jump over to this corner over here onto a ledge. Climb up onto the crack in the wall and shimmy left. Wait, I'll let that go off again, the emitter. And once the emitter goes off, quickly shimmy to the left past it. Then drop onto the ledge. Scorpions around the corner. Once the scorpion is dead, go forward and take a small medipack. And then turn right in the passageway and climb up into the upper area. Slide down, run across the tile. Get it onto a flat area, turn right. Climb up with the crawl space. Press to crawl into a crawl space. Right round the corner is a steam emitter. Once that's gone off, quickly shimmy past it. Around the corner. And to the left, to the right here, we've got a small side passage which contains flares. And then follow through. And then climb up. Go forward and climb up right. Once the emitter's gone off, reach in and use a switch. Drop down, shoot all scorpions. Go into the next room, turn left slightly and then take the small money pack. In this passageway, we'll get to open a quick route back, which you'll need to use for a timed run later. For now though, I'm just going to make sure I've killed all the floppy doos. Yep, all of them have been killed. Right, so what we need to do is go for a timed run. Now, what the developer of this level meant for us to do is to use this lever and then go into this passage, which contains blades, and then there's some scorpions in the next room. Go towards the blade, stand facing either wall, it doesn't matter. We're going to face it side on, and then when it opens, jump through. There we go. I want to make sure these are all dead. Yeah. Take the flares off the pedestal. Then you're supposed to pull that first lever that I showed you, then pull this one, and then run back through there. Hop onto a block that's been risen, and jump onto a safe ledge, and then go around the corner and quickly before the fire starts. Pull another lever before the fire starts up. You don't need to do all that, however. What we need to do is we need to wait for this to stop firing. I'm going to save it because it's still a bit of a time run. I'll do that again. There we go. There we go. Run in. Left. And then jump onto the left side of this block. Turn right and then jump up onto here. And then this is where it's safe. What we need to do is we're going to jump and grab that ledge up there. There we go. Climb up. Turn right. Shoot the scorpions. Be careful in this area because there are some blades. Left vase if you enter contains these eclipse. That one did contain a scorpion, but we have just killed it. And then once you've once the blades are down, run across the room. Then pull the chain. Bring back. And we are back in the previous room. There is a trapdoor up there that we need opening. Up, turn left. Run and jump and grab the ledge. You might be able to shoot a scorpion from this side. There we go. And pull this lever. with the trapdoor up there. Drop down to this ledge. We're going to try the hover and jump again. Okay, see that's the trapdoor. So again, save it. There we go. That took a decade. Turn left. What we need to do is run and jump onto the ledge with spikes on the down. Then quickly stand jump onto the ledge with the ladder. Climb up and then shimmy to the left and drop onto the ledge. Go back. And then we jump up and grab the ceiling. Drop that in front of this time lever here. We should do that. Pull the lever, turn around, jump up and grab the ceiling and shimmy back across the previous ledge. Drop down when you get there, turn right, I'm gonna jump and grab the raised trapdoor. Oh, I forgot about the bat. Once the bat's dead, I'm gonna change to the shotgun. Climb up this pole. Hi. There are 2 dogs in here. Once you've killed the dogs, go into the next room and take the cartouche piece one off the pedestal. Go back down the pole. And now what we need to do is to get to that alcove over there. So to do that we need to do a hard right run and jump. Climb up and then go towards the lever. Turn around, 1 step forward, jump to the previous ledge, turn left, jump towards the torch on the wall, hard left, hang and drop to the floor, roll, sprint into this passage, and then drop into the passage below, turn right, sprint to the end, left, and then climb up onto crack and then shimmy to the right. Ignore the bat. Wait for the emitter to go off. Then shimmy to the right so you can drop down onto the corner ledge. Drop, run until the central aisle. Left, jump back into this corridor. Run across the tile and then up the stairs. Sprint into the previous corridor, avoiding the darts. Left into the pub room. Gonna jump over the pole. Ignore the dogs. You want to get into here quickly. Then jump up onto this ledge. Now you can start shooting the different enemies. So there's 2 bats and 2 dogs. That's 2 dogs killed. Drop down, take the flares, and the 2 boxes of shotgun shells, 1 wide shot and 1 normal. Now, stand on this tile here, which looks like it's got a fire emitter on it. Then open the exit door. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my pistols out just in case a bat wants to go and nibble at my head. I don't think I've killed all the bats. Anyway, shoot this bat. Oh. Shoot these bars. One contains a scorpion, and normally that one contains some shotgun shells. That didn't this time. Okay then. Come facing the door, and come to the column on the right side of the door. There is a lever. Pull the lever to drop. Hang on. I found a bat. Pull the lever to lower a trapdoor that was on top of this ladder. You'll see it there. Climb up the ladder, and then shimmy to the left and land on the ledge. Turn round into the reaching hole. That makes some tiles transparent below. I'm going to save it here because I can tend to be a bit stupid with this. Jump and grab the ladder, and then all the way down. 3 tiles have gone transparent. 1 that I'm standing on here, and there's 1 to the left of the door and 1 just in front of it. What I need to do is jump onto the tiles without touching anything else. And then you can stand and jump into the doorway. Go forward, around the corner. You'll come to a blade. And if you look to the right, you'll get an underwater passage that's covered over with a trapdoor for now. Go forward and side jump through the blade. Now in this next room, we've got to climb up. And it's like that room in Tomb Raider 4. In the guide level, where you've got to avoid a massive... that thing. As a spiked roller. Climb up. Quickly want to jump to grab the other side. Climb up the ladder. Go and collect the flares. Drop down. Make sure you can get your shotgun out. Gonna jump, get your shotgun out. Around the corner, you'll be met by a dog. In this next room, you've got to be careful because it depends where you put these two pushables. I've had it where I put them both on the opposite. What you're supposed to do is make them face each other, so that one has to be on that side and that one has to be on that side. Now I've had it where it's not open, that door is not opened. I think it depends on where you're actually moving these pieces. So I'm going to suggest you move it back a couple of times before you move it to the side. So 3 times maybe. Now I secretly hope when this door opens, because if it doesn't... I can't continue. Thank goodness for that. Again, you come to one of these blade things. Side jump through and follow the corridor. I forgot about those. Because I'm an idiot. Go forward. And then side jump through the blades once they're open. Now in this room, you'll have a massive spiked roller. Like you get in the first Tomb Raider 4 level. Climb up, avoid it at all costs. Jump up, climb up, into the corner, grab the edge, run a jump and grab the other side, and then climb up, climb up again, go and collect the flares. I'm going to make sure I've got a shotgun selected. Around this corner you'll get a dog. Now in here you've got to be careful because I've had it where that door won't open once you put the push piece in the correct position. You've got to make the push pieces face each other, so this one has to go with the other side, and vice versa. So, pull this 3 or 4 times. I've had it where the door won't open, but I think it's because I put the push piece in the wrong place. enter through the open door. So I jump through the slicer. Be careful around this corner. 3 spike traps. Run across once the lower. To the safe spot, then jump into the water. Swim down. Left. And then up. Into a room with a lever and the second cartouche piece. I'm not going to waste my bullets on that. Shoot the vase and collect a small body pack. Pull this lever to lower a trapdoor. Back in the water. Left. Down. And then up. We'll land back in the corridor next to the first slicer we went through. Turn left. Go through the door. Right, back into the hub room. I went the wrong way. Shoot this vase for a small medi pack. Combine both cartouche pieces. Then use it in the receptacle. The door opens. Go behind the sarcophagus and take the ink off the pedestal. The exit door opens. Kill the dog. Then exit. Into this standing room. Turn left. Use the lever to raise the sand. Come up in the corner, go up the stairs and level will end. I thank you very much for watching everyone, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye everyone! Hey everyone, Sarah here, and welcome back to the Treasure of Karkun. This is a really short level, so I may just add it on the end of the previous one. So go forward. To the left is a lever and a button. Ignore the lever. Push the button. That opens the exit door. And now all we need to do is exit, left, come to a familiar room where we were at the beginning of the game. All we need to do is go up the steps in the back right corner from this room. You will get attacked by a lot of enemies, just ignore them. That's all you need to do. Go around to the left here. Go forward and the level will end. There we go. I thank you very much for watching everyone, and I shall see you hopefully soon. I don't know when, but hopefully soon. Bye everyone!